Testing, testing. Is this thing working? Hello? Is this thing on? Alrighty. So, my face may be familiar, as my voice might be, but I assure you I am not the same person that you have come to know. I am reconnaissing from, it looks like, to a point in space called Norrath. The time streams seem to have gone a bit slipped up. So, I'm trying to reach out and see if anybody is able to get this message. If you're listening, the time is coming soon. The portal to Norrath. I think this is camera going. So, anyway, figured that'd be a little bit of a funny way to start the stream. So, basically, for anyone who is unfamiliar, the beta is actually going to be closing in about 20 hours. And so, we're just going to go explore a little bit. Figure we'll, look around on some EverQuest, and then afterwards, maybe we'll, explore some other titles just for fun. Maybe like some Helldivers. The last time we'll be seeing this oak pine, unfortunately. But glad to have y'all joining us. It's good to see you. It's rather bittersweet. I did not get my bow this time around, which I was really, really, really hoping for. But that's okay. Goodness, this loading screen, I tell you. This loading screen is taking a little while. My computer is, Oh, there you go. Oh, what in tarnation? Okay, my chat box seems to be a little bit on the side here. Just, you can't see it, but there you go. That's the sound of my phone going off. That's funny. The last time I was in the hall here, and I was trying to get this bow to replace that, but I don't think I'm gonna get any better, truthfully. Also, one thing, unfortunately, I'm gonna miss is this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful item. Basically, Jawn, a wonderful, very, very smart ranger, realized that with alchemy, you can make a stun potion proc for your ranged weapon, and it has a 2,600% proc chance. But yeah, there's no way that's sticking around, especially because Kyra already removed the other alchemy items like that. So I was gonna try and see what it was like putting it on a Wind Striker, but that's okay. You know what though? Just for giggles. Let's try and let's see if maybe it drops off this one last guy. Wouldn't that be funny? That would be really hilarious, wouldn't it? Yeah, and there's the stun effect in practice. Oh, okay, looks like we've got 2 mobs. So, basically, this current spec that I tried out is a Rogue Ranger Monk. Basically, it is proc city. It's got kicks, punches, and backstabs. And, oh, you know what? They're yellow, so I can actually go into a bit of an offensive stance. And so, I'm not using my bow at the moment, just because I'm very remiss to admit this, but bow pales in comparison. With this current loadout, it's just, melee's just so strong. I mean, it's look at their damage. They're yellow and they're just dropping. It's beautiful. And then the mend. The mend is phenomenal. Oh, I should probably check my phone. What was that? Let's see. Nothing in particular. But yeah, I really like the damage that this build has. And mano a mano, it does a pretty decent amount of self-sustain. Just because it's like, oh no, I'm at 43%. Here, let me just evasive stance into greater healing. Or I could put greater healing in my primary slot. But being able to Spellblade Dismiss Summoned is absolutely just game-changing. But I think when it comes launch, I think I'm going to try and go for my original build, which was Ranger, Enchanter, and Beast Lord. Because Beast Lord received a lot of love since the closed beta. And I'm really excited to see what Beast Lord's gonna have. That and just the creativity I could apply while playing it was a whole lot of fun. This is fun in the sense that doing big damage is always nice, but I don't know. It's much more straightforward. Also no bow. Oh well. But still, I figure one place I've been really oak pining to go visit is Kara Isle. I'm very curious if the Karens are gonna spawn there or not. But in any case, I want to go visit the kitty cats. Wow, 5 folks spoken on in at this hour. Yokoza, glad to have you. Yeah, 4 in the morning here in the East Coast. So let's see. Oh, hey, I just realized. We have matching ropes. Stockpile. So, fastest way, I think, to get to Kara Isle will be... Actually, I shouldn't have gated. I could go to Sherfall, and then I will take the translocator. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna adjust this camera a little bit. It's I'm a little too far away. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. Maybe just like get really close and be like, I'm all blurry. Oh. Yeah, in case you're ever curious, to anyone watching, I made my avatar using VRAid, a totally free program on Steam. And I'm streaming from VR chat. So, I'm running 2 games at once. Thankfully, EverQuest is pretty non-intrusive as far as GPU requirement goes. But yeah, VR chat's free, VRAid's free. Your free time? Considerably free, depending. Though, I wonder, speaking of this being the last 20 hours, if we're gonna see anything special happen. Also, let's see. If Beast Lords get close to the night classes, it'd be pretty interesting. I absolutely agree. I think Beast Lord deserves lots and lots and lots of love, because it used to be the pinnacle of pet classes. I mean, because, it's kind of in the name, you know? So, it's, Beast Lord's gone through a lot of renditions, though. Like, originally, when we first had them here, so, one of the first shorts that I made, which you can go watch, it briefly goes over all the different pets you can have as a Beast Lord. But the class originally, the pet was just a warrior, and it was a bit on the squishier side. And then eventually, in the closed beta, dual class pets were added, and the enchanter's pet became a warrior and paladin, which made it extremely good, going from basically wet paper towel status. But unfortunately, the beast lord pet kind of fell to the wayward side. Originally as a berserker, but didn't inherit any of berserker's benefits, so it was kind of just a moot point. But then it was updated to being a, I think also, no, at some point it was made shaman, I think. Maybe. Then it was made like a beast lord, maybe. Honestly, I've kind of lost track. Beast lord's gotten a lot of updates and you know, re-updates and everything like that. But yeah, then pets got juiced a lot more. And then especially beast lord pets. So I'm really excited to see how that's going to work out. Though, if I did some kind of hybrid build, like Ranger Rogue Beast Lord, that could definitely be pretty spicy. Because then the Beast Lord pet could tank, and then I could like stabby stabby stab, backstab. And that'd be a lot of damage. Also, howdy Jeremiah, let's see here. Jeremiah says, Beast Lord pets just got updated last. Or last patch, and they're much better. Not still as good as Water Mage Rogue pet. Yeah, that's a good point too. Honestly, despite being the soft, like, best pet class, the mage pets are just pretty uncontested. And when you have a water elemental that just can kind of stabby stab itself, or just the flexibility. Like you need a pet tank? Oh, well, you've got earth elemental. You want a caster? Well, you got fire elemental. So is this the Beast Lord pets with a huge amount of health though? That makes me really happy. Like, honestly, raw hit points I think would be really nice. Especially because if you stack it with AC, I think that'll work pretty well. And actually, you can get the boots from Crushbone now. Which, at, I forget which rank, but you can get them up to 40 AC, which is nuts. And any class can wear it. Warrior Shaman pets are... Warrior Beast Lord, so... Most Beast Lord also... That's true, yeah. So, anything that the Beast Lord's gonna benefit from, so will the pet. So that'll be pretty cool. Level 41 mage, that's 1.7 health. Level 39... Jesus Christ! Yeah, that's markedly different. Holy crackers. Yeah, that's phenomenal. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely hyped. I think I might just go for it. And the nice thing, too, is the fact that now you can upgrade your spells, which, in case you haven't noticed, let me, so, like, you can upgrade your spells like you can upgrade your gear now. So, you could take your pet spells and upgrade them to rank 10. And every rank that you put in a pet spell is going to give it an extra level. So you can get it all the way up to 49, I think. I'm getting lost, getting all carried away. But yeah, you can get it up to level 49, which will get it high enough to use Plane of Sky proc weapons, which will be a huge game changer, especially because Beast Lords, I keep wanting to call them Beast Lords, but their weapons are a proc slow and a proc heal for the for the pet. And so basically you give the pet self-sustain, and then say if you put on Spellblade, the pet heal as well. Yeah, so it can cast up to level 49 spells. See, that's big. That's huge. That is actually crazy huge. Because the dots that they get, plus like the slow spell. Oh. Making me all hype. Also, a friend of mine, Kai, says graphics this game reminds her of RuneScape. Yeah, I can totally see that. It's like a 3D RuneScape. Also, hi Kai! Hehe. Does it make you shoot faster then? Yeah. So basically, if you have spell haste, plus you have quiver haste, which is unique, plus you have physical haste, like Rin Bolster Belt from, I think, Lady Vox, then plus if you were like, say, Berserker, you can have Berserker stance haste. Oh my god, you just be pew pew pew. You can just be flunking off. Also, Earth Crossing, please, and thank you. Yoink. So let's see here. So it's not this. Oh look! Hola! Oh, it's a kitty cat! Oh, little creature. Oh, yeah, let me see if I can give her head pats. Let's see, I'm gonna have to adjust this slightly. Oh! It's a bit bigger than I intended. Give me a kitty. Oh. Shush, 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 shush. Shush, shush, shush. Back to normal size, off we go. So cute. Manala doesn't say anything, unfortunately. Also, Jeremiah says... Wait, are you wearing a robe of the elements even though you can't equip it? Close, close! So, this is the Crimson Robe of Alandine. Only recently did I realize I wasn't Adelaine, but you can actually wear items outside of your class. However, as you can see, it has a yellow, like, block. So basically, you'll notice on the left-hand side where my stats are, none of the stats change. So basically, it's a purely cosmetic change. So say if I put on my Raven Skill chest guard, then you'll see my stats change. So if you're on Rivervale and you want to RP, and you want to wear, you know, a mage robe, this is the robe that I wore in my first build. And I really like it because it gives you dexterity and intelligence, which I really liked as an enchanter ranger. And yeah, same graphic for sure. Also, the little kitty cats, hola! Nifta. So I heard from a little bird that the cats, I think on this island, they're either anagrams or they're one for one. I think, actually, is it public knowledge? They might not be. There's a secret to do with these cats, is all I can say. But their names are deliberate, Marina. And so one thing I'm wondering too is, with the little kitty cats, I don't think they're going to use this exact one-to-one. Oh, this is a merchant. I don't think they're going to use the same one-to-one model. I think they're going to have a slightly updated model. Care Isle Beetle Eye. Very specific. Not used for a quest. I wonder if I can use that in place of a standard Beetle Eye for my ranger spells. That'd be pretty cool. Seahorse Row, Rainwater Shark Skin. Vampire Bat Saliva. Not sure if I'd really be keen for that. Bear Snake. I'm trying to see if any of them have any dialogue. But also, speaking of starter areas, the Ixar starter area, New Cablis, was teased to be opening soon. Obviously, not this Tuesday because server down. Or maybe if we're lucky, maybe they'll do an update to the server before they shut the server down. So I'll have one day of testing the recent patch. Also, Shaman 45 pet, rank 5. Mine has 4,240 hit points. 300 AC pre-buffs. Wow. Some pretty starter AC HP plate haste item plus weapon. I'm loving the pet buff, seeing as we're limited to one here. Yeah, that's... wow. I mean, let's look at my AC. My AC is sitting at 342. I mean, I'm sorry, that's inaccurate. 369. Hehe. So, without hardly any gear, your pet, at almost my level, slightly above, almost has as much AC as me, who's rocking a lot of +4 stuff. Not the craziest gear, but... so that's pretty, and that's pretty cool. Also, you mentioned Robe of the Elements. If it's got the same graphic design, where do I get it? Because I think it's going to be a while until I can get this from Kazakhstan. Also, what a comfy island. Are they going to make a new one? Just for the kitty cats? Let's see. For what it's worth, Shaman plus Druid buffs put it at 4,700 and 350 AC. Yeah, that's awesome. I love that. It's a solo quest, right? Easy to do at a 30-inch. Whoa, okay. Cool. So, I may just have to do that, even if I'm not running Magician. Just for the fashion quest. The, for anyone who is of the uninitiated, the, Temple of Solra is basically, if you think about modern MMOs, like Quest Hub, that's kind of what it is. So there's seahorses here. I had not known. Hola. Hola. Aww. This is so cute. Hey, little cutie. Boopy snip. Boop. Hehe. It'd be cool if they added more animals to the ocean. But yeah, so for anyone curious, the guild I'm in is Giggle Mage's guild. If you have not given her a follow or seen any of her content, let's see here. Mayhaps I can retrieve her YouTube channel. It's absolutely phenomenal. Really comfy, cool vibes. Very cool individual. And I would just block that right on into the chat. Boop. So let's see, where's the rest of this island? I remember there's a volcano in the center. If I remember correctly, this is a good place to get light stones. Killing wisps. Early on in the game, this was a great place to get some money for that. Ocho. Hola. Ocho. Oh, Jotaro. This guy looks at me apprehensively. Who are you? Yellowsome Paw says, I wonder how much I can get for the tongue of a blithering fool. Sir? Are you... You know, no. Today I have not chosen violence. Oh, the boat's here. It's going back to Quiños, it looks like. The Quiños. The Quiños. Oh, what's that? What the? What is out here? Undead Troll Sailor. Undead Troll Sailor. Yes. What? Okay. Oh, so by the way, so you can see mobs on your map within a small sphere of influence, but if you're a ranger, your tracker widens, your tracking widens it. So I can see a very healthy amount of the map. But we're gonna go investigate. What is the hubbub about that? They're just sitting in a circle. What are they waiting for? True, the tracking skill range boosts map NPC icon range a bunch. Indeed! In fact, if you have maximum tracking and you step in a plane of sky, you can see literally everything, which is extremely handy. If you're trying to do open world spawns for like Ibishan and whatnot. So, they con me indifferently. It's so strange. Do they talk? Are they on a faction? Trolls and Uridite. That's so weird. I'm gonna poke one. Also, someone in World Chat says, just realized you can give an enchanter pet a two-handed weapon. Glad I saved. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. That mob had no reputation attached to it. Interesting. Did not yield experience either, though. But hey. Is that a bug? I wonder. Okay, that one gave experience. Interesting. Huh. Okay, well that's cool. Oh, look at that! There's a bunch of stuff out here. Shark. A frantic Oh no! Pobrecito! Oh! Oh! We're gonna go pay the little kitty cat in the ocean a visit. Don't worry, we're coming! Oh, there's yellow shark. Whoa! There's dark blues out here in the ocean. Yo, that's cool! Look at that! The ocean has mobs in it! That's new. I do not remember the ocean being populated like that. Where's the frantic things this way? Poor frantic kitty cat. We're coming out to save you, don't worry. Killer shark doo 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 doo. Killer shark doo 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 doo. Oh yeah, he's thrown on the water. Ew, it's Xbox huge! This thing's big. Whoa, my gosh. Is that Arid's Crossing? It most certainly is. It is off the northwest coast of the only landmass in this zone. Yo, this killer shark kind of thick. What in conflagration? Yo, though, this is cool. Then swim with their level 40 plus mobs in the water. They sure! Like, they didn't exist. They never did, I'm pretty sure. Like, this is new. And I don't remember this frantic errand down here either. That has just been so long. Hola, apprehensive. Is there anything I can do for you? Can I heal you? I don't suppose I've got any... There's skills for a water breathing spell. Can I give you this eye? He doesn't want the eye. No. 35 tops. Yeah, no, that's... The killer shark was level 40. And there's several of them dotted out here. Zombie sailor Captain Vicaros? Ooh! Okay, there's a named mob down there. That's a shark, it's a standard sharks. We're gonna go take a look at the named mob in a bit. Fish. Will-o-wisp. Is there a will-o-wisp in the ocean? What? Zombie sailors. Yoon assistant Maddock? What? Okay. I could Google these things, but I shan't. I will Google the Frantic Karen though. Just to check to see. Let's see. Just to see if it is. Okay. Frantic Karen is a vanilla mob. Sits at the bottom of the ocean, no boat nearby. As a related quest leads you to believe. The 4 or 5 sharks on the way pathing will not follow you to the surface, forced to fight underwater. Why would I fight him? No. Backstabs affects Karen Island fashion. Yeah, no. No duh. Incomplete toolkit. Oh, he's for a quest. The geologist purloined tools. Ha 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 ha. I get fun. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Okay. So, you give a handful of items to an NPC somewhere, and it gives you male arms that are 8 AC, 1 stamina, 20 magic, 20 mana, 3 cold resistance, 3 magic resistance for Cleric Paladin. Interesting. Not something I'd super write home about, but that's cool. And yeah, this guy normally is just in the bottom of the water. That's really weird. Okay, so we're gonna go see what this... Where'd he go? Oh, does he swim? Okay, well there's another... Okay, yeah. Captain Vicaros. Isn't that a Warhammer character? So we're gonna go visit that guy. See if there's any loot. Oh yeah, there they are. Zombie sailor, Captain Vicaros. Who also looks at me indifferently. What a zone! Oh, you know, I could have been looking at my tracking list this whole time. And we're like, oh yeah, no she here. Hello wisp in the middle of the ocean, that was pretty funny. And the shark level 4. Oh, that's a lot of them. I usually have really bad thalassophobia, but thankfully this water is nice and crystal clear. Which is happy things, because I don't feel like being spooked tonight. No spooking. I'm gonna miss this ability so much. That's cool. Goodbye, shark. Okay. Captain Vicaros. Let's see if he has anything to say to us. No phone, it is not sleep time. Hola. Captain Vicaros stares off into water, moaning softly. Brother, bruh. Why are you being weird like that? It's only level 11. Indifferent. I'm gonna end your suffering, smile. He drops for a hat and a zombie skin. Cool. Oh. Hey, you're gonna have to tell me how you did that. That's cool, huh? It's got a stream and game open at the same time. It's like minimized. Fancy. Also, howdy for anyone poking their head on in at this hour. So let's see, that was like Captain Vicaros. There's a main dude over here. More killer sharks. That is so cool though. I didn't know about the killer sharks. Did you know there are killer sharks? Level 40 in the picture. There's Rockstock. Neat. The more you know, G.I. Joe. I feel like... Oh, there's a boat here. There's a whole boat. This is beautiful. Your world shadow asks, did you know there are killer sharks in level 40 in the ocean at Yard's Crossing? And Ultraviolet just goes, yeah. Fortunately. Ooh, just rude. Blurred map. Kakui. Yeah, there's some cool quests here. You know, I would be half inclined to do these quests just for giggles. Very curious. I wonder if they're all related to the same quest. Hold on. They're like, this is like arcades where I can swim inside the boat. Oh! Pierogi! Hola. Hola? Oh! He speaks! He says... Were you sent by Kentok? What's that you say? You don't know who Kentok is? You have to excuse me, I would much rather remain here in captivity than to be perhaps delivered into my enemy's grasp. Maybe Kentok sent me. Hero? Ribbit? What if I moo at him? I ribbit at him. What if I hug him? Mr. Mar? Do you worship Mar? I am with the resistance. Resistance? Because he's got a texture. Like a custom one that Moth made. So this dude, I don't think he's vanilla. He's Zombie Guardian. I cannot target them. Okay, let's Are they intended to not be attackable? Are they just there for flavor? Interesting. This texture is not shaded properly. My OCD, it makes me want to read. And let's take a look and see if anyone's reported this issue yet. If it's an issue. Unit systems. Oh. He is he is from Legends of Yukesha. He is out of era. Okay. Cool. Good to know. I'm learning my brain! My brain becomes wrinkly. What a cool zone. There's so much here. I wonder if there's something linked to the south of the island. I would not put it past the developers to hide something in the ocean. They are very big on exploration. They've added a few custom quests that they haven't told anybody about, and they want folks to find it out, which is really cool. Also, hopefully y'all are having a comfy night, and it's going well. Oh, we got some more folks coming in Yokosa. He gates. Hopefully homies are doing well. Let's see, more sharks. You know, this vaguely reminds me when what is it? Scar Sivelius came out. the icy snowball one. There was a quest where you can get a giant bow that you can melee with. And you could only melee with this bow. And part of the materials that you need were called seaworthy planking. And you'd get those from destroyed wooden scraps scattered on top of little icebergs out in the ocean. And it was time limited, which really rustles my jams. Because it's like, oh, what's that? You weren't here for this period of time. Sucks to suck. And then you just couldn't get it again. So anytime I go in the ocean, I'm like looking for a little bag in the ground or like anything. It's like what's this little dot? Surely is it a secret? Actually, is it a secret? No, it's just a texture. But that's my point. Hopefully they'll hide a little bit of something. What? Should I? Alright. Manually zooming paintings disabled when in the find mode. I did not know I was in the find mode. Look. Comfy music. You know, actually, let's just fight for that, you know? Do a little bit of... Yeah, that's nice. It's nice to always get a little change of pace. One of these days... Oh, there's a plague shark way out in the water. Interessante. Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna do a fishing stream. Or I'm just gonna fish. One of the most exciting activities. But I'm gonna spice it up by also fishing in VR chat. So I'll be dual fishing. And maybe I don't know, we'll do something funny. I'll find something we can watch together legally. Or maybe we'll play gems. Maybe maybe we can read Discord comments, the public Discord, and wonder why people are always sewing. Also, hello, shark. I want to swim towards you now. I shouldn't, but I want to pet you. Can I pet you? No, I don't think I will. I think I'll just shoot you. Ew! Ew. I guess that's one to go. Hello, ma'am. Welcome to Wendy's. What would you like to order? Yeah, can I have one to go, please? What would you like one to go of? Just one to go, please. Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to get out of the lane, please. Just hashtag 4:30 in the morning things. Someone said Ranger! Ooh. See, anytime anyone anywhere mentions Ranger, I am obligated to devote all of my attention. Also, I guess that's just one level, please. Yeah! Oh yeah! So you're actually getting to 50! Yeah! Awesome! Yeah, Kaz is a legend. He's gonna get to 50 right before shutdown. I think it would take me a bit longer than 43. Unfortunately. Gambarimasu. We've got this. So I think the ocean has been thoroughly explored. I will go to Irid's Crossing. Oh, you know what, actually? I know where there's more kitty cats. We're gonna go off the coast of Toxulia Forest. Sonic bats are tricks, says Kaldare. I am inclined to agree. Their amount of stuns are kinda goofy. Yeah, Kaldare too, by the way. He is also an awesome streamer. And in fact, I will plug his channel too. Ha ha ha. All the plugs. Mwahaha. Let's see here. Yeah, actually, there's even a neat thing I was gonna do where he made this cute little like list of stuff that you can do as like custom side quest content. And I was gonna make a little video highlighting it sometime during this week. And if you want to check out his content for that. Also, y'all ever just like get into a fight and then forget to turn your auto attack on? You're not alone. Kaldare mentions it and it reminds me. So, there are... Yeah, Kara Wrench. Okay. I just realized, why am I running at standard speed? Despite being a ranger, I do in fact have G-boots. Hehehehe. Thank you, Nachina. And apparently, they are 1% faster. So saith Saitoko. I'm looking forward to getting to gaming with Moth and Saitoko in the game. Got to hang out with Moth on the first day, but he is a heck of a power gamer. He knows what he's doing. I am a lazy blab. I mean, because it makes sense. You spend, what is it, 40 hours a day developing a game. Naturally, you'll kind of just know how it all functions easy. Sky's very yellow. Ooh. Yeah, that's right, you're supposed to take a bath. Yeah. Honestly, it would make sense if this is where the Karen started. It's a cool sound, very underused. It's got a fair bit of quests too. On a monk. What? Hey. It said, this zone is not ready to receive visitors yet. Please try in a few moments. Oh! Kakui! Okay, maybe they're... Ghosts of Frostfell Past, I cast with Scott. Spooky. I guess that they're revamping it. Or adding to it, maybe. We're gonna give it a second shot and see what happens. That would be cool. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the starting zone they're gonna use for them. Plus, honestly, leveling in the Warrens and in Toxulia, not as much in Toxulia, but the Warrens is good eatings. Because, the baseline of everything that drops there is like leather or cloth. And it sells really well. And all of the weapons that are Japanese themed are like, I think on level with Tarnished or Bronze. What's this guy say? He doesn't say anything. That's the water again. Ooh, Kelder says there's a third version of the program he's been working on. Trying to get it to read EQ log parser. Oh ho ho! Cool. Also, Jeremiah says it's on a heretic necromancer faction. Ah! Naruto! Yeah, I am good friends with everybody. I'm on good faction with Iridan and Peniel because I beat up a lot of kobolds. And that's another nice thing too. You grind in the Warrens long enough and you get a lot of faction with both sides, which is really handy because Peniel is such a good city. It's easy to navigate. Let's see, does it let us go in? Got it? No! Okay, so they're definitely... I think that's where the Karens are gonna spawn. Oh, that's cool! Aurora. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I want to go explore. No, not yet. So, it's our starting area. All I will say is there is a way to see the content that's there and being developed. To get there physically, I'm unsure. But it would require a Herculean level of effort. But you can get your eyes in there. And, it's a lot of cool stuff. I actually will have a video the day the game goes live that shows all the cool new content that's starting area. So while you're updating and trying to beat the login server boss, I might have one of the first videos content covering it. Also, let's see here. Jeremiah says, I wonder if Peniel is pre-revamp. Used to be the blessed. Yeah, so the Peniel used to be where you could kill the guards, and the guards didn't have any faction associated with them. So their shields and their swords would sell for buku plat. Oh yeah, even as I mentioned now. All the guards are level 10 and 20 and drop fine steel, platinum. Yes, they sure. And it was, mwah. It was a chef's kiss. It was phenomenal. And good experience, too, if you're leveling. Unfortunately, they did nerf that. Understandably. It was really good. Grinding Warrens with a whole key was pretty useful back in the day. Yeah. Thankfully, you don't need a key to get in there now. Which, thank goodness, because it was also really expensive. Lord. Oh, they're relatives. Married. Carrying dagger. is a shield. Called a dagger is a shield. They both sell satchels. That's interesting. Sells a quiver here, though. That's handy. Do they say anything? Good to meet you, Oakpine. Please look around. I have much to offer. What? My brother and Urulusi Mar. No, you do not. Poor guy, he's surrounded by snakes and stones and sticks and bones. I'm sure he's kind of a little crazy. Oh, I saw. Let's see though. Like, how often have any of y'all ever actually explored these buildings? I've heard rumors of a creature that only comes out in the darkness of the hole once every 50 years. I don't know whether it's true or not. But wouldn't that be a story for the grandchildren? I wonder if that's in reference to Master Yale. Oh, he sells stuff too. Now, why would a cat's eye want to cast a gate spell? Haha, didn't. Let's see. Tattered cloth sandal. Oh, that's what you get from fishing. Okay, I have a qualm. We need to convince the staff to make wrist pouches, wrist-worn bags, please. Like, there's a belt pouch that can't be worn on the belt. There's a wrist pouch that can't be worn on the wrist. Please. Por favor. It just would make sense. Also, this lady is winning. Oh, actually, no, she's just win. Only once. Ah. She sells a piece of sheet. Oh, this is cool. Huh? Some mob over here, too. Yeah, see, this exploration is fun. This is like... You know... It's got, oh, it's a dark elf. Oh, she's level 5-0. Dubious. Hello! Oh! I have no time to talk. She's the terms of service! I signed you. I agree to the terms of service. Oh, she doesn't say anything, alas. Your girls are so pretty. So I noticed bags no longer seem to have size requirements, and they all list the size of the items they can take, but I haven't noticed any items categorized by size unless I'm blind. No, you're not blind. A lot of items seem to not really need bigger bags. I've come across a few. Like, say, in the Warrens, there's a Naginata, I think. Or it's a... What's the term? Is it Naginata or is it a Kusunaga? That, it's too big to fit in a standard backpack. Though, maybe that might be the exception. Because maybe you're right. I didn't even think about that. Also, Kildare, in case you're watching the stream, spasibo! Thank you for sending me that third version. Alright, we'll take a gander at it. Earthshaker comes to mind as a giant item. Yeah, true. So. Yeah, and in fact, I do know that Earthshaker does not fit in a standard book bag, I do not think. Used to call me the Earthshaker back in school. Just kidding. This is a peak 13 stream multi what? Yeah, I don't think there's very much more to explore in this zone. Says there's a knowledge portal there, but I know that's not the case. Next is Scion. Also, I don't think actually exists there. So let's see. What other fun and fantabulous places can we go take a look at that nobody else really does? Stonebrunt doesn't really have very much. Steam Fun? You know what? Yeah. Let's go to Steam Fun Mountains. How often do you really ever go there? Let's see. No, I just, gosh darn sec. Oh, okay, yeah. Because I haven't done, I have not done Rain Caller on this yet. So this zone design is, it's a thing. Who are you? Metallurgist American says, quickly, I need your help. I just received a sample of a new ore mined by the pirates of Broken Skull Rock. Unfortunately, it's not pure enough to conduct the needed experiments. I need several pristine ore samples from the mines. Don't worry, I'll be rewarded as well. Take this sealed sack and get 3 samples. Make sure you can find them. No, thank you. I'm not interested. You can have your sack back, cause you didn't even buy me dinner. Yee. Friend Kai says, seriously crazy how much EverQuest makes me think of RuneScape. I had forgotten all about that game. Well, I'll have you know RuneScape also happens to be a pretty awesome game too. Mr. Watchman Dream. Hello, Mr. Dream. He's a Dribble. Let's see here. Minotaur Hero Bracer used to be pretty Hero Bracer, that's right! I don't have it on me, but Ryusei, Shining Heart, phenomenal dude. Love his videos, well, his streaming. Super positive dude. He gave me some hero bracers. I have them safely stored in my bank, which will exist for 1 more day. Permafrost revamp. True! Permafrost is cooking, that's right. And the zone experience modifier is probably really good because they buffed a bunch of unpopular open world zones. Probably be. Oh, sorry, I'm thinking Everfrost. But yeah, Permafrost too. The Permafrost revamp is going to be awesome. And running it, yes! So, to play devil's advocate, I don't think Warrens needs a revamp. I think you tune some of the items a little bit. Add like a sprinkle of stats. And I think it's good. Warrens is just criminally underplayed. But I think it's a good zone. But if they do add stuff there, I will be very happy to go back there. Again. Temple of Khazak-Thul, yes. Temple of Khazak-Thul needs a revamp. Ooh, and Tarnation is texting me. Oh, it's Facebook being weird. Not Facebook. Discord. Friend messages me in Discord. My phone says, hey, you've been messaged. What? Oh, yes, I see that. Yeah, the slight buff to Otis power. Yes! Yes. Warrens is definitely, it is. It's, especially because, so Warrens on release was interesting because originally, when it came out in vanilla during the whole era, basically they included a new thing called the arbitrary loot code, which basically meant that if you weren't within a certain level range of the mobs, you would get no loot. No ifs, no buts, just no loot. And so it was prohibitive for anyone of a certain level to try and even kill things there. So what would also happen is people would make alts specifically to camp that area, and those items would sell really well. There's a rod that was worth quite a lot of platinum because it had 10 stacks of, I think, Clinging Darkness, which is a slow that warriors could use, and is also great aggro management. And there's also an idol that has, like, I think 3 charges of Holy Smite, which is a stun, which is also really handy. Yeah, honestly, Warrens is pretty baller. Though I'm wondering, speaking of like baller items, I haven't seen the Shrolocks in Kithakor. And I know they dropped the Shrolock packs because on Project 1999, I made that like my whole profession, selling non-stop Shrolock packs, undercutting the market, mind you, because everybody deserves good book bags. I love my mochila. I'm trying to look for like one particular mob. There's like these dudes. There's 3 of them on the road, and they drop fine steel. I think they're technically out of era, I think, but they weren't removed. So I'm curious. I think they're in the intersection, so they might have appropriately been removed. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okie dokie. So, I realized that I am tired. I realized that I don't have access to many other areas that aren't super well known. What is this? Hardly Uridite of you. That Kaz is killing Uridites. XD. Fearat's a cool sound. I like the aesthetic. The Karanas. You know what? It's not gonna matter. I want to go to South Karana, and I want to see if that darn centaur is up. He drops a quiver. That's a really good quiver. And he drops a bow, which is probably one of the best bows that you can get for a while outside of crafting. But his spawn rate is so atrocious. It is awful, awful, awful. And I would really hope and wish that they update that. Every ranger that you ask will know what you're talking about. Because at one point or another, if rather any ranger main, they will have tried it for a couple hours, probably gotten frustrated and given up. I wish I could say we're a skill issue. I wish I could say we're a patience issue. But it's just, they really need to fix this one, right? One of the very minute amount of qualms that I would have. Beacon path from Centaur Village to the bottom of Aviac Village, by the way. Yeah, that giant spawn, like, pathing does not give him any help. It's like, so, maybe if he is up, Well, maybe he's on the whole other side of the zone. Who knows? Killed here. That's funny. He says, I'ma make like a baby and head out. That's pretty good. Oyasumi, Killed. Sleep well. He also says, gonna make like a tree and leaf. I'm a sucker for silly puns. XD. Crixus asks, what time next Tuesday will we be back online? That is a good question that I unfortunately do not have an answer to. I wish I knew. Who is this from me? Not the guy I'm looking for. Who is that? Century so-and-so. Just realized the guy I'm looking for would probably be a green name too. So this thing is Swiftwind, I do believe. Also, unfortunately, what does really make things a little more difficult is the guy that can spawn supposedly his placeholders are centaur archers and I forget the other, but the devs have noted their certain spawn lists for certain mobs are not the same, that they have been adjusted, updated, replaced, expanded upon. Who knows? They left it somewhat ambiguous, much to the contention of some people. I myself am 50-50 on it. If the spawn rate weren't so atrocious as it is, I'd be really cool with that. But effectively the mob just doesn't even exist. So if we at least knew if it had updated placeholders what they were, that would make that a little bit more tolerable, or increase the spawn rate. One or the other would be nice. Oh. Ich war less Nole. Nole. And unfortunately, no dude. But we're gonna go visit KFC and see what's down here with some AVX with the dot sauce. Would you like some dot sauce with your Kentucky Fried AVX? There's a dude on Rivervale. Goes by Silas Scythe. If you ask him about the sauce, hopefully it will make him a very happy camp. Who loves the sauce? I haven't peed. Oh, it's River. Cutting over the tree. North Mountains is also pretty cool. I did in a previous stream. And Lake Raft too. Sadly, the dude we're looking for is not here. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find our guy. Oh, we've got some folks joining on in. Yakuza. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Jeremiah says, to be fair, the entire zone is named Spawn Nightmare. True! Quillmane, the 7 quest mobs that pass into... Honto mendakusai. Yeah, Quillmane. I spent so much time hunting her on Project 1999 when I was in my mid-20s. Well before you get so. I was running around. A very good ranger had taught me the way to hunt the mobs. There were lionesses and elephant calves that were really predominant for spawns. And basically, once you got the rhythm of it, you could get Quillmane to spawn reliably. At a level in my mid-20s, I think I helped the guild castle get 70-something Quillmane, like Pegasus cloaks, drop over a weekend. It was very exhaustive, but very fun. We got it down to such a methodology that we made a little spreadsheet, and like everyone and like their brothers and their cousins and uncles all got Peggy cloaks, which is really good, because not only is Levitate for non-caster classes really handy, but it's used for the mage epic as well. So when Kunark comes around, make sure to get your Peggy cloak or make friends with the ranger. And I got Quillmane Levy cloak on my monk live level 70. Yeah, exactly. Sonotori. Yeah, we're not gonna find our friend, unfortunately, out here. There's one more thing I wanted to... I think... I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to take let's see. I'm going to take a 15-minute recess, stretch my legs, get a small snack, rehydrate. Something I encourage all of y'all to do the same. And then, after I get back in about 15 minutes, I know it is an EverQuest, but if you're interested, I kind of want to play some Helldivers too. So if you want to join me for that, I'd be more than happy to have your company. And if not, I totally understand. Mark got it. And I hope you have a good night. So, with that said, I will see y'all, hopefully, in about 15 minutes. And with that, intermission screen. myself some proper hydration. And sporting me a new outfit. Worked on this all day today. And always want to remind folks, if you ever go to the shooting range to practice, you know, your archery of course, always make sure to wear protective eyewear, like moi. Never want to accidentally shoot your eye out or anything like that. Awesome, Mallozy lasting for 11 minutes is kind of crazy. That is rough. But in any case, I figure, for giggles, for fun, we will try and play a little bit of Helldivers. Because this is my favorite game to turn my brain off to. And truthfully, I have been working so much this past week. Nothing would please me more than spending time with y'all and just turning my brain off, shooting some bugs and some robots, maybe a couple squids, you know, all that fun jazz. Now the Diver of the Hells is loading back up. And oh, that sound is quite familiar.
Soup.
Soup. Soup. So, here we are, aboard the SES Prophet of Truth. I feel like most people would get that. But then I remember Halo is old. And so am I. Oh my goodness. So, this is also kind of a field run to see how well streaming with VR chat plus a game that isn't old like EverQuest works. And, it's a little laggy, not gonna lie. At least the avatar is a little bit laggy. Oh yeah, look at the avatar, it is chugging. Oh my goodness gracious. It's much better when I have the game focused though, which is interesting. I wonder if it's a setting in VR chat. Let's see. We're gonna go to graphics. And we're gonna go FPS. Capped at, let's do 100 frames per second. Sure. No, we'll cap it off at 240 frames a second. Surely my computer won't explode with that many. And I don't think it really helped, unfortunately. But that's okay. But anyways, to anyone who might happen to watch, put on a helmet that's with some pointy ears, because I have pointy ears. And yeah. Gonna go fight some bad guys. Hehe. So the current MO is that robots are blowing up planets, and we also have a planet that needs us to be able to swoop on in and help decrypt some files. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna swoonce on in. And we're gonna go see. Oh, wrong button. We're gonna see who needs help. Oh, this is level 1 difficulty. My bad.
Select an operation.
We do things on a maximum difficulty around here. Hehehe. Yeah, so VR chat definitely seems to chug a little bit when it's not focused on a game that is as robust as this. So let's see. In loadout, level 150. 1 minute in. We're looking for some folks that are just really having a bad time. 10 minutes in. Yeah, that sounds like they could use some assistance. So we're gonna go do that.
Helldiver, take command of the galaxy's liberation.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
What if I just change my graphics to low?
Engaging
If that helps any.
thrusters.
And being that these are automatons, we'll do a giant laser pointer of death,
Orbit.
a rocket launcher, a breaching hammer, and a book bag. With some terrain modification. And we're running a ranger build. We've got a sword, we've got flame lick on grenades, and we've got a bow, because I would not be a true ranger if I were not using a bow. Why is it that when this game first came out I had to watch Starship Troopers? Sure! It is basically Starship Troopers. I'm pretty sure this game even breathed more life back into Starship Troopers once, because they tried to make their own game and it didn't work out so well for them, unfortunately. Staying hydrated. Yeah, I had to rewatch Starship Troopers after I played this for a while with Dade and X, and he got me into this. And oh man, yeah, shortly after I binged this game so hard. Oh, did my game just... Oh, there we go. No, I'm landing in right on the strafing run. Okay. Ooh, we've got fire tornadoes. Okay. Now, it's definitely a little bit of lag. Running VR chat at the same time. Tragically. Oh yeah, the lag is definitely very apparent. Oh my goodness. Here, I'm just gonna have to minimize this cutie patootie, so I'm gonna disappear into the void there. And then just close to your chat. That makes that easy peasy. Oh my goodness, that person's gonna... Oh, is this a bunker? Alrighty. Non-ranger noises. On the contrary, I'm playing a very ranger build. Oh, we've got super credits. And super credit. Oh, requisition slips. But yeah, good to have you, Ultra. Oh, that's a lot of fire. But yeah, see? I've got a bow. It explodes. And I've got a sword. Not dual wielding, because it's not possible, but... I'm on fire and dying, just like a regular ranger. Tell me a ranger that you know that isn't at least on fire at some point during the day.
200 meters.
Let's see. We've got a key card over here.
Requesting sentry.
Yeah, I think they've got this.
Sub-objective nearby.
New mag.
I could have ankles. Who's up here? I'm on fire. I still have a little bit of lag for some reason. It's probably because I have my Google Chrome open and it is eating my resources. What is going on over there? I think giant laser pointer of death will take care of this. Bruh, are these guys okay?
Objective critical stratagem available.
I should probably reload. Next scene. Hello, robot. Goodbye, robot. Beepeth his last poopeth. What can I do for the guy? The guy is wearing stealth armor. Another guy's going super duper guns blazing. Oh, that's a lot of bad guys. I'm not gonna use that guy's sneak without his permission. There's one more pile of ammunition to blow up, but don't go. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna get turned into Swiss cheese if I even poke my head up over there.
Sample acquired.
Hello? Well, thank you. Ah, there it is. Is that not it? There's a guy with the chainsaw right behind me. I don't like that. That was the last thing of munitions, is it not? Oh well. Ah, here it is. Okay, so I'm gonna do this and then I'm just gonna do ranger things. Look at all these angry dudes. Hi guys, pardon me. Shiroshimasu. Sumimasen. That guy got Swiss cheese type.
Reinforcing.
You know, for a ranger, I'm doing a bad job of dying. I need to fix that.
Main objective near your position.
Oh.
Dropping a pin. North.
Maybe it's spoke too soon? I spoke too soon.
Calling in reinforcements.
Ooh, that cloak is pretty.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
Oh, they have the fast drop pods. That's
Reporting
cool.
to the front.
What a weird place to throw me in. I guess.
Got a sample.
That's what that means.
Heavy. Northwest.
This is a very angry tank.
Requesting objective equipment. Calling down a sentry.
Orbital inbound.
Orbital
I kind of want the fancy stuff that's over there.
Requesting advanced weaponry. Calling down equipment.
Also, howdy howdy, anyone poking on in at this hour? Enjoyed ourselves some EverQuest
Requesting
a bit
down.
earlier. Now we're
Calling in.
winding down the night with a little bit of firework. It still hasn't hit the tank? Okay, there it goes, goodness. Man, these barrages go on for a while, don't they?
Found something.
I'm probably gonna play a bit of EverQuest tomorrow too, but mostly just gonna be recording. Ooh, super credits. Because I've gotta be able to make videos throughout the week. Ooh, shooting? Okay, yeah. I can have a new. Auf Wiedersehen! But yeah, throughout the week, I'm looking to update the Warders video. Because a lot has been updated for Beast Lord's Warders. And a few other things, to say the least. Granted, that work doesn't mire me into an angel's pendulum of exhausting shifts. But that'd be some fun EverQuest content, to say the least.
Danger.
I also have plans to try and get EverQuest to work in VR. It's gonna take me a bit of research throughout the week, though.
Tagging map. Northeast. 100
Shouldn't be too terribly hard, though. I hear smoke. I hear a tank.
Heavy. Northwest. 50 meters. Requesting.
That's a lot of dudes. Oh, those are gunships. I don't like them. Oh, it's a lot of gunships. Very angry gunships. Ah. He just got eaten by a fire tornado. Oh, I go. Hello, bad guy. I have a hammer with your name on it. And they have lasers with my name on it. Oh, but we both died, so mutually assured destruction. Yippee.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Needless to say, this spot is a little bit bonkers.
Ready to liberate.
Well,
Reinforcement.
yeah, I'm just gonna throw this here and call it a day. And let Kami-sama sort out the rest.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
May Kami-sama have mercy on all of us.
Ready to liberate.
Reporting.
I love difficulty 10 missions, they're so hectic.
Reinforcing. Calling down supplies. Requesting equipment.
He's like, where are they? Please don't shoot me. I don't want to be shot at. Yet they persistent. They're so rude. Oh, those machine guns are not nice. Just Shed Master guys having a bad time.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been
But
launched.
this is okay. If a lot of these guys are fighting me, then that means they're not fighting him. I'm such a great ranger. Hehe. All you have to do is spam flame lick. It's just that easy.
Supplies.
Calling down a sentry.
Rare sample acquired.
I don't know if this is mine or not. I don't think it is. Oh, it's a hammer. And it's a backpack. Yes, indeed. That's a lot of angry dudes down there. Oh, yes.
Dropping a pin. Northwest, 300 meters.
I could see why people do the, like the PNG tuber thing, though. Just because, it's probably a lot less intensive on someone's computer.
Extraction request confirmed. Shuttle inbound.
Thank you.
Tac back inbound.
Weapon shield discipline. yeah, exactly. It's weapon shield discipline. Sono tori desu.
ETA T-minus 1 minute 30 seconds.
Honestly, I wish rangers could get their disciplines. That'd be so nice. Sadly, because they're all like level 50 plus, the rangers don't get to see them, sadly. We might when Kunai comes out, if they increase the
Throwing
the
support.
level cap. That'd be pretty cool.
Attack inbound. Calling down a support weapon. Calling down a flip.
1 minute.
Requesting orbital.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Orbital in.
Firing orbital laser.
Look at me, I'm just gonna cast Flame Lick over and over again. Oh, he... Homie has licked his last flame over there.
30 seconds. Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
You know, it's actually kind of ironic to think about it. Would
Minus 20 seconds.
would evasive stance actually work against would evasive stance work against a ranger using weapon shield? What? Oh, smoke. I was like, why?
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too. Because like, it increases your it increases your riposte chance. But if you're dodging everything, will you riposte? Can you dodge and riposte? That's a really curious
Managed
question.
democracy calls for aid. Only you can answer, Helldiver.
These guys have been on here for 20 minutes. I'm gonna go help them.
Coordinates received.
Golly gee willikers.
Mission coordinates locked. Hellpods prime.
That's cat. A riposte chance should
Engaging
hopefully just
orbital
come.
thrusters.
Rest just from my game. I agree. I honestly think that
Orbit synchronized.
I think if the game checks for riposte first, that would just make so much more sense, because then well, if you don't riposte, then I would check for dodge, and then if you did riposte, then you're riposting and you don't have to dodge. We're just gonna go with another nuke. It'd be really cool if you could put modes into skills. Alrighty, we have to annex a quarry. Look at all those dudes. Holy moly.
Requesting backpack. Requesting equipment. Orbital up. Requesting advanced weaponry. Calling down supplies.
If evasive stance becomes yet another layer before taking damage, that its endurance remains relevant to game skills. Well, less useful if it's before. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Because, like, if it checks beforehand, then it would be, well, super merit. Thankfully all the devs, they play the game. They understand game balance. I'm pretty sure it'd be pretty plain as day to them that they'd be like, yeah, that'd be a little dumb. That's like, I think there was speculation where they might, apparently warriors can get an AA that lets them use their two-handed sword to dash. And then they're considering adding dual wielding to that mix for warriors, which would be really cool. I would love it if rangers could bash, but I get why we can't. I would love it, but alas.
Sample collected.
This guy wants to find me. That stinks. He loses.
Too bad.
Automaton outpost scrapped.
Thank you.
Yeah, he shot that flare sideways. That's crazy.
Tagging map west. 200 meters. Drop it.
I'm so excited for launch like this. It's gonna be so awesome. The more I think about it, the more tempting like Ranger Rogue Enchanter or Ranger Enchanter I'm sorry, Ranger Beast Lord Rogue might be. Honestly, I had so oh my god. I had so much fun with Rogue. I feel like as much as wait, I have sword. What am I running from? Yeah, let's tango. Oh my god, Grant just shot me. I want to play Rogue and Ranger more, but I feel like if you play both, you really have to commit to the bet. Versus, like, you can splash Rogue or splash Ranger into things. Rogue probably feels like, as a mainline DPS, you can splash it in a lot more things, but I feel like Ranger, you kind of have to really make it shine, you have to put it into a more melee-oriented class.
Objective critical stratagem available. Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Which is why I feel like Ranger and Ranger Rogue Beastlord might actually kind of kick butt.
One life for Super Earth. Throwing supply beacon. Drop ship.
That's the nice thing is, like, there's so many different classes to look forward to, different trios to play.
Requesting air support. Mission at 10 minutes remaining.
Okay, while I do that, I'm gonna do this side objective.
Northwest, 50 meters.
Game to some crouch. Thank you. Wow, that ship totally just intercepted my my crossbow. That's crazy. Okay, it says I have to blow up one more. Oh, I see the mortar. Okay.
One life for Super Earth.
And so does the laser of Kami-sama.
Dropping a pin. 200 meters.
Or the laser will gloss over it and attack literally everything else. Okay, there you go.
Requesting equipment. Orbital inbound.
Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna buy a second account. And what I'll do is I'll have two characters on Rivervale. I enjoy playing them both. It'll be a fun time. I'll have one be Oak Pine, and the other can be like, I don't know, intro from First to the North Star.
Throwing grenade.
Almost to the exfiltration.
Calling down a sentry. Orbital inbound. Requesting advanced weaponry. Up, north, 50 meters. Extraction shuttle inbound.
Throwing supply beacon. Box. Northeast.
It's a lot of explosions.
Backpack inbound. Slide.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
being a ranger is just too easy.
Calling in reinforcements. New mag.
That's a rocket that just was over my head. I was like, we're about to have a lot of fun on location.
Down equipment. How about a nice cup of liberty?
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
What it? Reinforcing.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Marking extraction point.
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle
They
launch
dropped it right on top of us. Holy crackers.
extraction complete.
And like that,
Pelican 1
another group of Helldivers helped. Yippee-ki-yay. Nice. Ah, I had a personal order to do. Subarashi. Well, in any case, I want to say thank you for watching my stream. And we're doing a bit more streams of EverQuest when it launches. And look forward to some video content coming out throughout the week. So, thanks for watching the stream. And I hope you have a wonderful night.